you're walking through those warehouse doors, thinking you're just there for a rotisserie chicken and some bulk toilet paper. But you are being lied to. Most shoppers think Costco's new arrivals are just seasonal shelf fillers. They're wrong. Right now, in February 2026, there is a massive shift happening behind those orange girders that most people are completely missing. We're talking about high-end streetwear collaborations and luxury health tech landing in the middle of the snack aisle. If you aren't looking at the product codes this week, you're basically leaving money on the concrete floor. I've spent the last 15 years dissecting retail logistics and supply chain strategies, specifically tracking how the Costco effect dictates what ends up in your pantry. I know exactly why that specific item is at the end cap and, more importantly, when it's about to vanish forever. I get it. You're busy, you've got a family to feed, and you don't have 3 hours to hunt for hidden gems. You just want the good stuff before the resellers strip the shelves bare. I know this sounds crazy, but some of the items I'm about to show you are actually limited drop releases that won't see a restock until 2027. If you find value in knowing what to grab before the Death Star asterisk appears on the price tag, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's the only way to stay ahead of the warehouse curve. But it gets even more intense. Everyone is losing their minds over the return of the bakery favorites, but the real story is in the clothing section. Out of nowhere, Costco just dropped a surprise Nike collaboration that is sending shockwaves through the resale market. We aren't talking about dad shoes. We're seeing the Nike Team Club Crew fleece and even whispers of regional dunk drops. This isn't your typical Kirkland sweatshirt. It's a high-quality, brushed fleece interior powerhouse that usually retails for double the warehouse price. Here's the secret. These aren't just overstock. They are strategically placed to test the lifestyle appetite of the 2026 member. But if you think the sneakers are the only thing worth fighting for, you haven't seen what they've done to the bakery. Now, you might be asking, Kaka, it's just a cookie, right? Wrong. The new peanut butter monster cookies, at $10.99 for a massive 24-pack, are a masterclass in brown butter science. They've swapped the standard recipe for a chewy, toasted base loaded with chocolate chunks and real peanut butter chips. But the real heavy hitter this week is the 5-pound chocolate chip cookie bar cake. It's a triple-layer monster with white mousse and cookie dough chunks. It sounds like a sugar bomb, and it is, but it's selling out in under 4 hours at the West Coast warehouses. You see, Costco knows exactly when our collective willpower is at its lowest in mid-February, and they are capitalizing on it with precision. But wait, it gets even more interesting when we move into the hidden health tech and home upgrades that just landed. But it's not just about the sugar rush. If you've been ignoring the middle of the warehouse, the furniture and tech graveyard, you are missing out on some of the most sophisticated home upgrades I've seen in my career. Case in point, the Alton 80-inch power sofa. At $1.699, it sounds like a standard leather couch until you see the hidden center console. It's got a built-in refrigerated cooling unit tucked right into the armrest. I'm not talking about a basic insulated pouch. This is a powered chiller for your drinks. We're seeing a massive trend in biometric and comfort integration for 2026. And Costco is undercutting the luxury showrooms by thousands. Then there's the Book Talk chair, the Sealy Colleen upholstered foam lounger. It was viral on social media for $560, but this week, it's being spotted with a $100 off secret discount in several regions. It's basically a massive, cloud-like hybrid between an armchair and a bed. But here's the kicker. I've tracked the inventory cycles on these viral pieces, and they usually vanish for 6 months once the initial shipment clears. If you see that $460 price tag, do not think about it. It'll be gone by the time you finish your samples. Now, let's talk about the tech that actually matters for your 2026 goals. Forget the standard monitors. Costco just brought in the Espresso Display's portable monitor for $249.99. It's 15.6 inches of aerospace-grade aluminum that runs off a single USB-C cable. For the digital nomads, or even just the parents trying to work while the kids are at soccer practice, this is a productivity cheat code. But the real investigation starts in the wellness aisle. Costco is quietly pivoting toward clean labels in a way that's making high-end health stores nervous. Have you noticed the Chosen Foods zesty Italian and Caesar dressings? They're 100% avocado oil-based. Most healthy dressings are secretly cut with soybean or canola oil to save a buck, but these are the real deal. And if you're trying to kick the soda habit, the Poppy Everyday Icons Variety Pack is the current gold standard. Prebiotic fiber, low sugar, and flavors like cherry limeade that actually taste like a treat. But wait, there's a catch. I know this might sound like I'm just hyping up snacks, but look at the data. These wellness arrivals are strategically positioned because February is when most people abandon their New Year's resolutions. Costco isn't just selling you food. They're selling you a way to stay on track without feeling like you're eating cardboard. But it gets even more intense when we look at the new luxury pantry items that just landed. I'm talking about the Arte Organic Extra Virgin Olive Oil 2-pack for $54.99 and the Nero Fermento Black Garlic set. These are items that usually require a trip to a specialty importer. Seeing them next to the 5-pound bags of rice tells you everything you need to know about where the warehouse is heading this year. But here's the secret that nobody tells you. Some of these luxury arrivals are actually placeholders for a much bigger shift coming in the spring. Now, you might be asking, Kaka, how do I know which one is a buy now and which is a wait for the markdown? That shift into the frozen aisle is where the real Costco chess is played. This week, we're seeing a drop that has literally been the talk of the breakfast world. The Starbucks potato, egg, cheddar and chive breakfast bakes. At $15.99 for a 10-count, you're paying a fraction of the drive-through price for the exact same high-protein bites. But here's the problem. I've seen 3 separate warehouses run out of these in the first 48 hours. They are being treated like a limited sneaker drop, not a frozen breakfast. And if you have kids, or, let's be honest, if you just want to treat yourself, keep an eye out for the Kinder Bueno hazelnut cones. These are the legendary European waffle cones filled with that hazelnut cream we all crave, topped with chocolate and a Kinder piece. They just landed in the frozen dairy section, and they are already a buy-on-site item for anyone tracking global snack trends. But it's not all just treat culture. Costco is going heavy on regional authenticity right now. If your warehouse has the Del Real Foods Chipotle chicken and cheese pupusas, grab 2. These are thick, corn masa powerhouses that take 5 minutes in the air fryer and taste like you're sitting at a street stall in San Salvador. It's a level of quality we rarely see in bulk frozen food. Now, I promised you the secret to the price tags, and this is where my 15 years of retail analysis becomes your biggest weapon. If you see a price ending in 97, that is a corporate markdown. That price is not coming back up. They are aggressively clearing it out. But the real holy grail is the price ending in 00. That is a manager markdown. That means the guy in the front office wants that specific pallet gone today to make room for the spring outdoor furniture. If you see a 00, you are getting the absolute rock bottom price in the entire country. But the one you really need to watch for is the asterisk, the Death Star. If you see that little star in the top right corner, that item is pending delete. It's gone. Finished. No restocks until at least 2027, if ever. I'm seeing that asterisk right now on the Fishwife Tin Tuna 3 packs. That's the cool girl brand taking over social media. And at Costco prices, it's a steal. But the asterisk tells me this is a test run that's about to end. Before you head out, there's one more thing near the checkout you cannot miss. The Ninja Footy Possible Cooker Pro Plus is currently $50 off, sitting at $79.99 until March 1st. This thing replaces 11 different appliances, including your slow cooker and your steamer. In my experience, these Ninja discounts are the primary reason people keep their memberships. So, here is your game plan for this week. Bypass the crowd at the rotisserie. Hit the clothing section for those Nike drops first, then sweep the frozen aisle for the Starbucks bakes. I've put together a secret markdown cheat sheet that breaks down every single code we discussed today so you can keep it on your phone while you shop.